I'm Justin Davis, and this is Joe Camp's RC. A not so good flight test of the TYRO99 FPV racer. See what happens after this. Skywatch.Ai insurance is on demand, and anytime you need it, check out the link below. Alright guys, what a scenic place to do a flight test. Let's go ahead, fly the TYRO99, and I'll show you what happens. My first initial impression of this build was absolutely awesome for the price, $99. You can't beat this. And I did put some cyclone props on here to make it fly a little bit better, not quite as much PID tuning needed as if you're running the stock props, and I don't really recommend running those. They're not good. They're kind of a waste of your time trying to PID tune that quad to those props. If you put nicer props on there, you're just going to get a much smoother, nice flying flight controller, and everything should be nice and good for you. Now, I'm feeling really good with this quad right now, and I'm thinking that the FPV test is going to be amazing. And just check this out. All of a sudden, right here, I'm doing some low throttle pumps, and almost got back to myself here, and right about here, we lost an ESC. So, not good. The 4-in-1 ESC failed. Oh my god. Yeah, so that was my first 30 seconds of flying the TYRO99. Not good. Alright guys, welcome back to the shop. That was crazy. I've seen quite a few flight tests of the TYRO99 out there, and this is my experience with the TYRO99. I did a complete build video for this one, went all the way through the entire build process. Everything went perfect on the build, and everything went perfect also on the line of sight flight test until about 30 seconds into it. The TYRO99 just kind of like sparked or smoked, and then it fell to the ground, and I'm not entirely sure why it did that, but that is definitely not good. We did have the MMCX connector pop off on the back, which was completely seated here on the one that they gave us, and that might have been part of the short problem, but it burned up this back left ESC in the process, burned out the VTX. I lost camera, the camera went black, and I also lost a receiver on here, so you can see there's some black soot on here right here, but I did directly solder on a new ESC just to see if I'm still getting power to that maybe the flight controller is saved and okay. I did connect this to Betaflight, and it does load up in Betaflight, so that's a good thing. I think this is probably okay, but I also loaded this up in BioHeli, and all 4 ESCs register. But what's really strange about this is that number 3, when I do turn everything on, maybe the motor died in the process of this burning up, but I believe that this is completely trashed. So I'm going to go ahead and put the flight controller back on, and I'm going to put one little nut on here so it levels out so we can go ahead and start it up for you. I'm going to plug in a battery, and I'll show you what happens when I arm the quad now. Try to make sure that's seated. Okay. My receiver is green, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the arm switch on the transmitter and show you what happens here. Okay, so now you can see number 1, 2 is working, 3 completely stopped, and I heard a beep. Sounds like it reset. Number 4 seems fine. So we did lose an ESC in that first flight test. Kind of a shame for the TYRO99 because I think it's a pretty good deal, but there might be some issues out there with quality control on some of the components on this build. So you might want to take that as a consideration if you're deciding to get this one. You just want to be aware that there might be some issues with the ESCs in particular. So they are replaceable, I guess, and you can get some new parts for it, but this has been my experience, guys, and another honest review on the channel, so I appreciate you watching. As always, I'm going to show you the good stuff and the bad stuff of everything. I'm Justin Davis, guys. Hopefully this goes better on the next go-around, the next version, maybe the version 2 they put out. I'll see you on the next one.